and welcome to the Keiwear Show, where we talk about life, love, and the pursuit of happiness. I'm your host, Keisha Mayo, and I'm so excited about my guest on today. We're going to have a great show for you on today. Today, we have an 8-year-old author, and her name is Trinity Davis. Welcome to the show, Trinity. It's such a pleasure having you, and I'm so glad you're here with me today. Please introduce yourself to my viewers.
Hello, everybody. My name is Trinity Davis Floyd. I'm 9 now, and I'm an author of 2 books. I'm an entrepreneur, motivational speaker, actor, model, and a singer.
Do y'all hear this, guys? 9 years old. And look at all that God has accomplished in her life. I'm so proud of you. And you are such a miracle baby. I mean, I read your bio and just hearing your testimony is just amazing. And I know you believe that God kept you here for a reason, right?
Yes.
That's right. God kept you here to be a testament to some other young person that may be going through, and you are truly an inspiration to the world. And now I'm just going to start off with asking you, so where were you born and raised?
I was born in Clara, Mass, and I was raised in Beth Israel. I'm in East Orange, but I went to Beth Israel.
Got you. So you from Jersey.
Yes.
All right. Now, Trinity, who inspires you?
My mom, my dad, family, and most importantly, God.
Now I love that. See, I know it's something about you that I love. I mean, you know who's kept you here. You know, and I'm just gonna just piggyback off of what I mentioned a few minutes ago about your testimony, how you had open heart surgery, right?
Yeah.
You had open heart surgery, I believe, at 6 months old, and then 4 months old. And through it all, look at all that you accomplished. Tell me, about that. I mean, I know you were young, but just knowing that you're still here and there's people who's been through the same thing that are not, tell me how grateful you are.
Well, to be honest, I love my life and I'm just happy to be on earth.
That's a blessing. And now, who taught you how to spell your name?
Mom and dad.
Mom and dad. Okay. And I know at such an early young age, you found yourself, you were able to read and write. I mean, where did all this knowledge and stuff come from, Trinity? You're so smart and so beautiful.
I was just born with it. I was born with
Okay, so how did you deal with feeling the way, how did you deal with feeling your way? When I read where when you was in school, you felt like you were more advanced than the other children. How did that make you feel?
Well, it all started in kindergarten, where I was bored because the work was easy. So they skipped me to the 1st grade, but because of my social skills, I didn't want to leave my friends. So they just gave me 1st grade work. And it's basically the same for 1st and 2nd grade. And now 3rd grade because I'm in 3rd grade. And yeah, I was just bored.
Okay, so were you the teacher's pet?
Well, I wouldn't say I was the teacher's pet, but I was the teacher's favorite.
So yeah, that's what the other children would say. Oh, she's the teacher's pet. But you couldn't help that you were smarter than everybody else. They just had to advance more. I mean, God had blessed you to learn. There's some kids that just, know more than others at an earlier age, and you was blessed to know that. So at what age do you say you wanted to be out of school? Because I think I read that somewhere.
No later than 17.
No later
than 17. My goal is 15 or 14.
Got you. And you want to go to college and all of that, right?
Yes.
That's good. And I know you're pressing towards that goal. So listen, how about your social skills? Because you mentioned your social skills. Have you met new friends? Have you become more comfortable with being around, new people and things like that?
Yes.
You- That's good. So now let's talk about Miss Trinity being an author. So let's see your book and tell us the name of your book.
Well, my book here is Trinity and Sockland.
Mm-hmm.
The author is me,
Mm-hmm.
and the illustrator is somebody from South Carolina.
Okay, so what made you want to write a book?
Well, one day my brothers wouldn't play with me, so I went to my dad crying, and he had a big pile of socks, and he told me to go jump in, and when I did, I imagined I was in a magical world called Sockland.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and tell my viewers, what your book is about.
Um, well, my book is about a magical world of socks, and where you just make new friends, learn, and have fun.
Oh, okay, that's so nice. And I know in the intro you mentioned that you have two books. You don't have one, you have two. So tell
Yes.
us about the second book.
Well, the second book is Trinity's Adventure in Sockland. It's a early learners book, and how that one came out is I gave a little boy at my aunt's church.
Mm-hmm.
I gave him my first book, and he said he loved the colors and that they were amazing,
Mm-hmm.
but also he didn't understand the words.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
then
mm-hmm.
so then I decided to come out with a early learners, and also what it's about is I like to say it's the same as the other book, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
So it's about like when I went into Sockland
Okay.
and I met a sock named Brick, Hawk, and we were just having fun. I went to the Rainbow River, that's what it was called. And also there was a candy world of
Mm-hmm.
socks.
Oh, okay. So the name of the book is The Rainbow River?
No,
What's the
the
name of the book?
Trinity's Adventure in Sockland.
But that's the first book, right?
No,
Oh,
second.
that's the second one. Oh, okay. So can they get both books the same place?
Yes.
That's awesome. Now, does your mom and your dad help you with writing the books?
Yes.
They do.
I come up with the ideas, mom writes it down, and then dad basically edits it. Edit.
Oh, that's awesome. And Trinity, do you have any ideas for your next book? Because I know you're not going to stop at two books, right? You're going to keep writing.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So so far I've thought about 8. And for my third book, it's the candy tree in the backyard. It's
Mm-hmm.
where me and my brothers are obsessed with this candy tree inside of the backyard.
Uh-huh.
And one day, my god sister Jay, she had came over, and and a day before that, my mom had told us stop eating off the candy tree so we don't get cavities, and
Uh-huh.
and if we do, brush our teeth after.
Oh,
And the next day, when my god sister came over, I I showed her the candy tree, and we didn't stop eating off of it, but we brushed our teeth after.
oh, that's
And
awesome.
then we went to the dentist, and one of my brothers had cavities. Nobody else, but one of my brothers, because they didn't brush their teeth after.
Well, it looks like you have a nice, storyline for this next book. Do you read a lot?
Yes, I have lots of books in that shelf over there.
Oh, that's awesome. And what kind of books do you like?
Chapter books.
Hmm.
This these type of books.
Mm-hmm. Kid stories.
Yes.
Now, have you ever met another child author?
No.
No. Well, you will one day. There's so many out there. And I believe you're gonna have a few more books. you know. But are there any authors you would love to meet?
Or Oprah Winfrey.
Oh,
Oprah Winfrey.
all right. Well, mommy gotta reach out to mommy and daddy gotta reach out to her and keep reaching out till she get a copy of your book. Can't stop. You keep going. Even if you don't meet her, you make sure you keep on going and keep on being an inspiration to other young people. Because you have stories to tell, and you never know who needs to hear your story. So tell me a little bit about Make a Wish Foundation, because I know you're a part of that, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
This is my favorite storyline.
Mm-hmm.
So Make a Wish and Fantasy Flight, they're two different things.
Mm-hmm.
Fantasy Flight,
Mm-hmm.
I mean Make a Wish, not Fantasy Flight.
Right.
Make a Wish is basically where I went on a shopping spree
Mm-hmm.
and I went in a limo.
Wow. That was nice. So who made that connection for you? How did you become a part of that foundation?
Um, the hospital that I was raised in.
Oh, that's awesome. That
That's
that's
Israel.
that's beautiful. And tell me a little bit more about Fantasy Flight Foundation. What is that foundation about?
It's where I fly to the North Pole.
Mm-hmm.
It's normally in like November or December.
Mm-hmm.
And I meet Santa Claus, and he gives each of the kids there, they each get a gift, and we just have fun, we party.
Oh,
And
that's awesome. So what
and
was mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
last, I think it was when I was 4 when I went, or 3.
Mm-hmm.
I had got a princess dolls like
Oh.
Tiana, Jasmine,
Mhm.
Belle, Aurora, Elsa, stuff like that.
Oh, that's so nice. So it sounds like it's, a blessing to be a part of these foundations, right? And they've been a blessing to you. That's
Yes.
awesome. And tell me about this letter you done wrote to the White House.
So, from the White House, I wrote him, and I sent him a book. And then I wrote a letter saying, "Dear President, I hope you take a break and come to Sockland with me."
Mm-hmm.
And then about 7 to 6 months later, he responded, and I still think Mommy printed that out,
Mm-hmm.
but she keeps saying she didn't, so I don't know.
But didn't they responded to you though, right?
Yes.
So what did they say when they responded?
They said thank you for the book, and we will definitely take a break and keep pushing forward.
Oh, Trinity, I'm so happy for you. That's beautiful. And it's so nice that they responded, because I'm sure so many people write them and they don't. That's how you know you're special, and you're special in God's eyesight. You know
Yeah.
that, right? So what did you like to do? Oh, you're going to read something else? Go ahead, read it to me.
No, this is the letter from the president.
Oh, that is awesome. That's awesome. And it's such a blessing that they responded. And I'm glad they responded. So I know that put a big smile on your face.
Yes. And this is my early learners book.
Oh. Oh, so that's a part of the first book, or that's part of the second book?
A part of the first book.
Oh, okay. So you really doing it up, Trinity. I'm
Yes.
proud of you. Okay. And what are some of the things you like to do when you're not in school or writing? What's some other fun things you like to do?
Um, maybe like draw, read books,
Mm-hmm.
go to the park,
Mm-hmm.
take walks, and
Mm-hmm.
exercise.
Oh, that's good. And now, what about your friends? How do your friends feel about, they're in the presence of an author?
They feel loved and comfortable.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good. And now, go ahead. I want you to finish.
And my sister Jade, especially her,
Mm-hmm.
she's the most like she's the main one who comes to my events and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. So she supports you a lot. Well, I'm sure your whole family supports you.
Yes.
And that's a blessing to have them, pushing you on, letting them know, that you can go after greater, that you can be great. You can be whoever, you want to be, just like you said, you believe in God, you trust God. So, keep on working. And I'm just excited for your future because you're very smart, very beautiful, and you have a lot to show and offer the world. So that's the blessing,
Thank
and I know you've been going through a lot of things, and but what is it that keeps you positive even through the many challenges you've been through?
Well, first I would like to put God,
Mm-hmm.
and then mom, dad, family.
Mm-hmm.
I have 4 pets, so them too,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe just like take walks and talk about some positive things with your family.
Right. And what kind of pets do you have?
I have 3 dogs and 1 cat.
Oh no, I hope it's not a Rottweiler or a pit bull, is it?
Uh-uh.
Okay.
They're Yorkie mixed with a Chihuahua,
Uh-huh.
Pomeranian mixed with a Shih Tzu, and then I don't know what the other dog is. And then I have a tiny kitten.
Oh, okay. So you love animals.
Yes. And I used to have fish, but all of
Oh.
them
Well,
died.
Trinity, I want you to take a minute and I want you to encourage someone, encourage some young person, your age. Let them know, you know, even through challenges, how they can still achieve their dreams and they can still go after the things they want in life. So whatever God gives you, give to someone else. So I'm gonna give you a few minutes so you can share with someone watching.
Um, what I would say is it doesn't matter if you're old or young, small or big. You can do anything that you set your mind to,
Mm-hmm.
and you can reach any goal that you want to.
Mm-hmm.
And always put God first. That's most important.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 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 thing that you want to do best is don't give up and try your best.
I love that. And you're so mature and so wise, even at such a young age. What do you feel your purpose in life is?
Well, my purpose in life would be to just be here because that's the whole purpose of God putting me on this earth, to be here and be successful
That's right. And touch lives.
and help others.
Right. So are you thinking about going to high school? Are you looking forward to that? And if so, have you thought about a high school you would love to go to?
The high school I would love to go to is in North. Um, I think it was Science Park High School.
Mm-hmm.
It's the high school my brother is going to.
And what grade is your brother in?
One of them is in 10th and one of them is in 8th.
Oh, okay.
And
And
then one
what
is in 11th.
Oh, okay. So they almost, well, at least one of them was almost out. So what do you want to study when you get to high school and
I want to
college? Like, what are you looking forward to?
I want to study to be a doctor and a veterinarian.
Oh, that's awesome. And I think I've read, I'm not sure if I read it or your mom told me how, the doctors, were so baffled at how, you're so strong and how you're beating everything, and they couldn't understand, how you still stay positive with everything. How does that make you feel knowing that, you're able to have that strength, that God gave you that strength to, show them that they could say one thing, but God says another. How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel faithful
Mm-hmm.
and grateful
I
because
love it.
the
Mm-hmm.
reason it makes me feel grateful is because of God. He
Mm-hmm.
put me here in this place I'm in, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
happy with it.
Trinity, you are just amazing me. I mean, just talking to you is just a blessing. I mean, you not only encourage young people, but you encourage all of us, even as adults, because a lot of times we go through things, and I mean, you show us, that we have to stay positive through it all. And that's what I love about you. The fact that you don't let what you go through stop you. You still, I'm going to write another book. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to high school. I'm going to be a doctor. You still have goals in mind, and that's just a blessing to us to, if, that a child will lead the way, so you're teaching us to be positive in all that we go through. But what are some of your plans for the future?
To be a doctor, veterinarian, um, the things I am now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mhm.
And what was I believe it was in your bio about a glass house.
Oh, the movie I played. So the movie I'm in is Glass House Waging War.
Thank you for always making me serious. Oh my God. Maybe about 7 is good. Yeah, I should be finished with everything by then. Lord God, we are waging war against the enemy.
It will be out by the summer. It will be in the big screens by the spring, I believe.
Oh, awesome. That's awesome. So what made you want to get into acting as well?
Well, iPop, they wanted me to act out a line from Tangled.
Mm-hmm.
It was the part where she finally escaped the tower.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted to do it from the heart.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
You want to show us a little bit?
Ooh. Yes, I will. So, this is how it started. It was like, I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did this. I finally escaped the tower.
Mm.
Look at the grass, the flowers, the birds.
So listen. So when I need another actress, I guess I'll be calling you.
Please.
You did an awesome job. So tell my viewers, how can they find you? If people want to know more about you, where would they find Trinity?
You can go to my website, trinitiesbooks.me. My bio is in there. My books are in there.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And yeah,
Do you have social media too? Is your mom and dad managing a social media page for you as
I
well?
have, I have a Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok.
Okay, so tell the viewers what the names are so they can look for you on there as well.
I don't know that. You have to ask Mom. But she made it, so you have to ask Mom.
Okay, well, at least tell them what your website is.
Trinitiesbooks.me.
Oh, dot com.
.me.
Oh, .me. Okay. So that's awesome, Trinity. I'm telling you, I had such a wonderful time talking to you. You're so mature and so, have so much knowledge, and you're very smart young lady at such a young age and such an inspiration to the world. I'm so glad, you came on today. We had a little challenges before, but we got you here, right?
Yes.
We got you here. And I'll be a part of showing the world that I had Trinity on my show, and I'm so excited about it. This has been an awesome conversation, and I just want to thank you again, Trinity, for coming on. And I want to thank my viewers for tuning in. Please join me next week for another episode of the Keiwear Show. You can follow me on all social media platforms and on the internet. My information will be listed on the credits, as well as Trinity. Her information will be on the credits as well. And listen, remember, Keiwear is the key to knowledge. I love you all.